live. What episode is it, Alex? 61, Beer Sports Whatever. My name is Mike, the Hebrew Hammer Brown, and I'm joined by Matthew McMahon.
What's going on, guys?
Look at that. See, now when everybody comes, right? Yeah. So we start the show, and then everybody's going to comment right there with everything that we say. Isn't that cool?
Yeah,
this
awesome.
is the new world of podcasting. You don't even need – I have all these mics and all this stuff over here.
Yeah.
You don't even need it. Now you just do this thing where you can just come on, you do the show, and then you record it, you convert it to an MP3. It's a whole thing.
That's
okay.
Awesome.
Now, first things first. Actually, we're not going to go line by line. This is more just hey, this is what we're going to do.
We can go how we want.
Beer of the week. First of all, we are joined by Alex Brown, our soccer correspondent.
Hello.
Hello. Scott Lloyd, our resident. I found him on the corner selling his body, and he decided that he wanted – I offered him some money for Alex to come over and do things with him, but he decided to just come over and hang out and watch the game with us. Scott, always good to see you. Have your sponsored athlete. We'll tell that story in a little bit. Okay, beer of the week. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Hopadillo by Carbach.
Is it delicious?
It's awesome. It's one of my favorite beers. Around this time of year, though, I like to really drink Carbachtoberfest. I don't know if you ever made it out for Carbachtoberfest. I'm assuming you had.
I did. I saw you. You were there, weren't you?
Yeah, we were there a couple weeks ago, and I did the the Stein?
Is that the thing you just held?
Yeah, you just hold it out for as long as you can.
How long did you do it?
I can't remember. It was like three and a half minutes, and I think the winner was like 5.5.
So what happened? What did you win? What did the winner win?
I can't remember because after drinking all that beer, I don't really remember what happened. But
on a related note, I really have no idea what happened.
I need to know what's the mouthfeel beer.
Oh, we're gonna get there. We're gonna make him feel really uncomfortable with the beer in a little bit. We're warming him up. You know what? It's a first show with Matt. We're trying to get him very introduced to the way we do things. I don't just jump into the mouthfeel.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Did you drop it?
So you're holding it.
Okay, you're holding it.
You're like, okay, I got this. You don't want to be the first out.
Right.
Then all of a sudden your arm just starts dropping.
Okay.
And it's shaking and just dropping.
Got it.
And it's like, shit, I can't do this anymore.
So did you drop it?
No, you don't drop it. Hell no. Because they give you it's a liter of Carbachtoberfest that you're holding.
So you just quit and then you're done?
And then you get to drink the beer.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Okay. So every week that we do the show, when somebody drinks a beer, I ask, what is the mouth feel? So when the beer hits your tongue, what do you experience?
Are we talking about?
Is it a tingling sensation? Is it a? No, this is for real.
Are you talking about Hopadillo?
No, that's what I'm saying. Wait, Paul, the original podcast host of the show, he did this thing where you were what was it called, Alex? The Cicero. So a Cicero of beer is somebody who studies the beer and studies what it tastes like, and part of it is what is the mouth feel. So it hits your tongue, and you're supposed to swirl it around. And you're supposed to say how it feels on your tongue. I swear to God, this is a real thing. You can look it up. The pizza guy's here.
Honestly.
Hey, Tillman's here. Hey, Tillman. Good to see you. Hey, pizza guy's here.
Honestly, this tastes.
Leave him a good tip, Scott, but not too much.
It's hoppy. It's not too heavy. It's kind of a medium taste. Not light, not heavy.
Okay.
But it's hoppy for sure.
Very good. All right, so when I am drinking Rolling Rock. Now, on the off chance that anybody from Rolling Rock is actually watching this show, we would love to have a sponsor for the show, be Rolling Rock. So if you are listening, we are available for sponsorships. Please email Michael at strmarketplace.com. Would be greatly appreciated. Okay, now, let's get to our snake story of the week.
Uh-oh.
Matt, let me tell you this. I am incredibly scared of snakes.
That's what I hear.
Here is the title, and I want everybody to add a city to the list that I will never visit in my entire life for the Everglades. Here is the title of the story. A record-setting snake caught in the Everglades, and the woman that caught it used live in South Bend. I have exclusive video from the capture tonight at 5. Flip the page. Do you see how big this fucking snake is? For people watching and who will watch, this is a picture of a very unattractive person catching the snake It's as big as the freaking laptop screen.
I wouldn't say it's as big as the laptop screen. I mean,
The picture, it says, look, Matt, I'm telling you this. I'm going to do it again because Tiffany just joined. Do you see how big the snake is? And typically, when somebody says that to me, I say, thank you very much. Okay, but that is not what's going on here. Okay, the Everglades. I will never go.
okay. You're all right?
No, I'm okay. I just get really fired up when I do the show. All right, so Astros, Matt, would you like to give the crowd of 2 people watching at this current moment, but obviously will be more?
Is there only 2, really?
Well, no, it's like current. Like they fluctuate in and out, right? Most people watch us when they're going to the bathroom.
Okay.
But there are some people that happen to watch the show at different times. See, Alex says that. He obviously does. Okay, so what's the score?
All right, it's 4-1 Houston, top of the 7th. The Rays are at bat. Garrett Cole's about to strike this guy.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
You would have been.
Double play.
Oh, double play! Hit it!
Yes.
Okay. So one of the best parts about doing a show when there's a live game going on is that we're going to be half doing the show, half watching the game. Incredibly, I was about to say exonerated, but I don't think exuberated, exhilarated, however you want to say what we are during the show. Okay, so I would like to. Are you a football fan?
Absolutely.
Okay. On that note, who is your favorite WNBA team?
Man, I don't. There's like a Galaxy team, but I can't tell you where they're. Is it Los Angeles?
The Galaxy? No, that's a soccer team.
That's MLS.
Are you talking about the smart? The
See, I'm not good at WNBA. I'm not that good at MLS.
okay.
I'm not good. That's about it.
Okay, I say that to tell you, how many of your friends do you know that placed a bet on a WNBA Finals game?
None.
Okay, the Beer Sports Whatever placed a bet on the WNBA Finals game.
Really?
So the Connecticut Sun are playing the Washington Mystics.
Okay.
The Connecticut Sun are playing at the Mystics. I took the away team. That is the Connecticut Sun. I have them plus 2.5. And if I win, I bet $20. And if I win, I win $25. That's a good bet. 20 to win 25. I would do that all day long. But now I have to watch WNBA basketball. That's the hard part.
That's why we're flipping back and forth from
Layups.
Yes,
football and
Scott's, the male prostitute on the corner, Scott's words, WNBA, where layups live.
Okay.
Okay, so Texans fan?
Here we go.
Well, who's your team? Who's your football team?
Do you want to hear this?
Yeah, I want
The Cowboys.
Oh, the Cowboys, man!
I saw you were in Dallas for the Cowboys-Miami game.
Listen, the Miami Dolphins went into Jerry World as an underdog, and I can definitively say that we lost that game because of the referees. The referees had it out for us the entire game. Clearly, we were the better team.
Yeah.
So I didn't know you're a Cowboys fan.
Yeah. So,
I think Rachel may have mentioned it, but we have 8 White Claws on the show.
Yeah, Rachel, so when I first met her, she was a Cowboys fan. Her family's Cowboys fan, but then
Look at all these people joining us.
She said, ew.
No, I know. You can watch along. You can talk with everybody as you do the show.
So,
everybody, welcome in Beer Sports Whatever, episode 61. Matthew McMahon. He is a Cowboys fan. He's explaining why.
So Rachel, Cowboys fan when I first met her, family big Cowboys fan, and then for the first 3 years of being together, they sucked. Okay,
Yeah.
That's when the Dez Bryant.
They still suck now, but we won't discuss that.
That's when the Dez Bryant whole catch thing against the Packers happened.
He caught it.
Exactly. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm a man.
So she flipped.
For the match.
She flipped. So now at home, I've got a Cowboys jersey with my favorite number, which is number 8. It's got McMahon on the back. And then she's got
8.
Yeah, I was always number 8 baseball, whatever.
Okay. Another athlete that we have on the show.
Yeah.
That's what this show does. We attract athletes from every walk of life.
And then Rachel, she's a huge, obviously, what girl's not a huge fan of J.J. Watt?
I'm not. Oh, sorry.
I said
White
girl.
woman is not. Okay,
Okay.
Sorry. My apologies. I misunderstood the question.
So I buy her a personalized jersey, number 99 Texans, got McMahon on the back. So,
Okay.
but hey, listen,
I like it.
I'm a huge Cowboys fan, but as long as the Texans aren't playing the Cowboys, I root for the Texans.
You shouldn't. Wait. Hold on. If you're a Cowboys fan, you can't root for the Texans. You can't do that. No, no. Mm-mm. It's like being a Rockets fan like I am, like a diehard fan. Oh, if they're not playing the Mavericks or the Spurs, then I'll root for them. No, I would never root for the Mavericks or the Spurs.
I'm just trying to support the city of Houston.
No, you can do that by supporting other teams in the city. You could support the Sugar Land Skeeters. You could support the rugby team in town, the Thunder Bears. What is it, the Roughnecks?
Roughnecks.
The XFL team.
Yeah.
You could support the XFL team. Okay, so the Cowboys have lost their last 2 games, and you guys have actually played decent competition. No offense to my Miami Dolphins.
You're right.
Who do y'all play this week?
This week, who we playing?
According to my notes, I have no idea who you play.
Cowboys. We play. I have no clue.
Our statistician, Alex, would you mind looking up who the Dallas Cowboys play whenever you get a free second? Okay. On that note, the Houston Texans play the Kansas City Chiefs this weekend.
Yeah, tough game.
Tough game. They're going to Arrowhead. I think that's the name of the stadium, Arrowhead.
Yep.
Do you have a – okay, so Tiffany chimes in. So as the comments come in, Tiffany,
yes, you can. My
dear
friend,
friends of the
come
show.
on.
No, you know what she does? She tells me, "Oh, I'm a sports fan for the entire state. I root for everybody."
That's my wife. She said yes.
No,
you can.
I know. I'm saying that she said that. No, Tiffany said that, and then you.
Oh yeah, the Jets.
You can't,
The Jets. We're 9-point favorites.
oh, congratulations! You're playing the AAA version of the NFL with the Jets. Congratulations.
Here we go.
You should win that game.
Hey.
If you lose that game, you're never going to hear the end of it.
First game, Sam Darnold's back. There's hope.
Did you see you got mono?
Yeah.
Have you ever had mono?
Honestly, I didn't know too much about it until he got it.
Okay, wait. When somebody asks you, "You suck, Carlos Correa. You are awful." On that, okay, wait. So, have you ever had mono? Well, I really didn't know much about it until this whole story came up. So there's a high likelihood that Matt McMahon has had mono, and he just doesn't know it.
Exactly.
Okay, so dear friend, writer for the site, Steve Jabot, who's also a Yankees fan, so he can go to hell. Cowboys are going to take another L to the NYJETS. He actually forgot the end of that statement, though. There's 4 letters that say SUCK right after the JETS. I do want to go back to what Tiffany Jenkins mentioned. Yes, you can root for every state, every team in the state. That is not accurate. It never will be accurate. You can't root for every team in the state just because you live in the state. That's not how it works. You have your team, you root for your team, and you can't root for any other team.
Well,
L'chaim. Happy Jewish New Year, by the way.
I saw that. How was that?
You know what? It's a wonderful time of the year.
Yeah.
I feel very joyous. Yesterday was the Day of Atonement, so today I feel very cleansed.
Okay.
I walked in to work. I felt cleansed. I felt had a good shave this morning of the face. Had a good shower. Had a good breakfast. A nice lunch. A delicious dinner. I feel very cleansed. JJ Redick, woo!
They just dropped to the top fly.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah. Trash.
Syria joining the show. Go Astros. Syria, you're 100% right. Okay, so I feel like everybody we do a run sheet every week, but I feel like with you, we're just going to go off the seat of our pants. We're going to talk about whatever.
Let's just talk about whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a question for you, Texans fans out there. If you're a Texans fan or a Chiefs fan, for the next 3 years, who would you rather have as your quarterback, Deshaun Watson or Patrick Mahomes?
Well, I'm going to go with
C.
all the above.
You can't go, though. I would like that. One is my starter, one is my bet. No, if you have to pick one, who is it?
Long term, I'd like to go with Patrick Mahomes, just because he doesn't run as much. That's the only thing. That's
he has a better offensive line. He's got a better offensive line.
Yeah, but even if he goes to another team, which he probably never will, but just the running factor. You saw it with RG3. You've seen it with any running quarterback. Eventually, no matter how good they are, eventually they're going to get hurt.
That's true. That's a good point. I never. Yeah, Mahomes has the better. I think Mahomes has the better live arm.
Oh, absolutely.
I think he's got the better quarterback arm, but I think Watson's more explosive.
Watson's more explosive. He's more. Well, I don't know if he's more of a. He's more of a playmaker because he can run.
Mahomes releases the ball quicker, too.
Yeah, he does. That's a good point.
Mahomes can scramble, too. He can get out of sticky situations. And I just see Mahomes lasting longer than Watson just because of the running factor.
I hear you. Okay, so I do want to have a special announcement for the show. Once again, episode 61. What is 61 in German? Anybody? Okay, well, I don't think that's what it is. Anybody know what it is in Spanish? What is 61 in Spanish?
Yeah.
Se sienta uno. Did I say that right? It says siéntate. Sesenta. Sesenta. This is episodo de Beer Sports, whatever. Se sienta de uno. Sesenta uno. I get that right. 61 Beer Sports, whatever. Thank you all so much for joining in. We got notice today. This year, University of Houston basketball. What school did you go to?
U of H, baby.
The University of Houston, the greatest institution in the state of Texas. Speaking of the school that you should support no matter what, where you live in the state of Texas, El Paso, Livingston, Vidor, Orange, Houston, Corpus Christi, El Paso, Lubbock, south of the border, north of the border, east of the border, west of the border. You should be a University of Houston basketball, men's and women's supporter. For the first time since 1998, the University of Houston men's basketball has sold out of their season tickets.
Man, 1998, I was 5.
I think I just named like 12 cities in the state of Texas.
That
1998, I was 8 years old. How old are you?
I was 5.
You're 3 years younger than me?
I'm 26.
You look good, kid. I'll tell you that right now. But that's exciting. I mean, that's the one sport
that's
right
awesome,
now.
Man.
How excited are you for University of Houston men's basketball?
Super excited. Last year, going to the Sweet 16, we had a legit chance against a powerhouse like Kentucky.
Kentucky's good, man.
They're super
Kentucky's
good. They've
good.
always got one of the top classes. Bunch of freshmen, which kind of sucks for them. They're just rolling freshmen through every year, but they're still good. But man, what a year that was last year. That was awesome to watch. I couldn't get enough of it. Man, I was at a wedding during that Kentucky game.
You went to a wedding during U of H, Kentucky?
Okay, so I was at.
Was this for you or is this for?
No, it was for a
not like your wedding, but like.
No.
Was this initiated by you or for somebody else that you just happened to attend? It's a big game. You
Someone
can't
else
miss that game.
I've known this girl since she was like 6, 7. Like
Okay.
I've known her
got
for a
you.
long time. We went to the wedding. It was about 30 minutes outside of Austin. Great wedding, but
Open
man,
bar?
Oh yeah,
How was the food?
food was great.
Good.
But the open bar
Good.
was better.
Well, of course. I mean, an open bar. Can't beat an open bar. I mean, an open bar is solid.
But man, we were watching, or I was watching the game on the phone. I had it on the whole time.
Good, as you should.
And then it went down to the final seconds. It's like, oh, we're up by 3.
No.
And also we lose by 5.
We haven't talked. We can't talk about negative things on the show. This is a new year, new me. I'm cleansed right now. Okay, you see this?
All right, well, let's
you
look
see how
forward.
good this
Let's look forward.
Let's look forward. I'm fully cleansed at the moment of the new year, so I'm trying to not. Yes. Well, no, I cursed him because he's an asshole. But I'm still cleansed. That's not me. I'm cursing somebody else, but I'm still cleansed as a human being. Predictions this year. How far do you see this team going?
So you know
Could
what?
this be a fringe Final Four team, if you will?
You know what? So I just saw ESPN's like
The
final.
Cincinnati Memphis thing.
Yeah, so they got Memphis like consensus number 1, and they I don't even know who this player is. I've never heard of him. I've heard of their coach.
Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, but this player that they're saying is going to win like newcomer of the year, player of the year.
7-foot freshman they got.
I can't remember his name, but I saw it on ESPN, and
Yeah, but we got a white guy that'll cover him.
it was like consensus Memphis number 1, Cincinnati number 2. We were number 3, but one guy picked Wichita State over us at number 3.
Well, you know the kid that we got from Kansas, right?
Exactly.
It's all about if he gets cleared. If he gets cleared,
Quinton Grimes.
Quinton Grimes.
Yeah. They're saying he's going to be the game changer. I mean,
If he plays, we may win the conference. We may go to the Final Four.
yeah. I mean,
I'm pretty excited.
The sky's the limit for sure. Kelvin Sampson, he's done wonders.
A beast.
Wonders for that program.
The Rays have left.
They have like 9.
It feels like they have like 2 football teams.
Bottom 7. The Astros are up 4-1. We are going to be with you for the majority of the rest of the game.
When does Charlie Morton come in?
Charlie, wait. Put some respect on his name. Charlie what?
I love Charlie fucking Morton.
Hey, there it is. We don't curse on the show, and I didn't say it, so I'm still cleansed. Hey! I think the title of this episode is going to be Mike is Cleansed.
Mike is cool.
I'm going to tell you this. I feel I'm going to start meditating more. I'm very open to Okay, so let's get to a little predictions.
Let's go.
All right. Prediction Corner. This week's Prediction Corner is brought to you by insert sponsor, because there is no sponsor for the show. If you're watching this show and you would like to be a sponsor of the Prediction Corner, simply comment here or just say, I want to sponsor the show. You don't have to pay any money. You can just say, I would like to sponsor Prediction Corner next week. And I can say, Siri Garcia presents Prediction Corner. And next time I see you, you just have to give me $12. You don't have to give me money now is what I'm saying.
Rough Life Dog Training.
Rough Life Dog Training by Alex Brown. Look him up. Sponsors this week's episode of Prediction Corner. First game, Texans-Chiefs. Who wins? And I need a score.
Okay.
Texans at the Chiefs. The Texans team is getting onto a plane, traveling to Kansas City for the football game.
Okay. To be honest with you, I don't. Chiefs are explosive, man. Texans are kind of shaky.
From a Cowboys fan.
Freaking Will Fuller, man.
Good player. Nice player.
Oh, my gosh. He helped me so much on fantasy last week. But I have to go Chiefs on this. I'm going to go 34-28.
34-28 Chiefs.
Texans are going to keep it close, but the Chiefs' offense is too much.
I like it. Matt McMahon officially going with the Texans, losing to the Chiefs by getting onto the plane, traveling to Kansas City, playing in their stadium, and then losing. The University of Alabama travels. My fault.
Yeah,
that's supposed to be A&M.
It's A&M. I rewrote it.
My fault. That should have been A&M. All right. So Alabama goes to A&M as the heavy favorite. Who do you have winning this game and why?
Man, I don't. A&M's already had a chance to prove themselves against Clemson. They're not going to do it against Alabama. It's going to be a score. I think they keep Alabama from scoring as much as they're used to because they don't play anybody.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go. I'm going to go 41-24.
41-24 A&M.
A&M's going to get some points. Their quarterback, Kellen Mond, man, he had high hopes, but he just hasn't been
he's overrated,
he
man.
hasn't been living up to expectations. So I just see Alabama and Tua just rolling away with this game.
I agree with you. Third game on the docket, University of Florida goes to LSU. This is a sneaky, really fun matchup of two top 10 teams in the SEC. I don't care about either team, but this is one of those Florida goes into LSU. Not a lot of people are giving Florida the chance to go into LSU, especially with that high-powered offense. LSU has been known this year to give up some points, though. I think this could be a sneaky, fun choice to choose Florida. But what do you think?
I mean, that's a great game. I believe College Game Day is going to be there.
I think so. I believe so. You ever been to LSU?
I have not. I've driven by it plenty of times going to Florida, but I've never stopped by. You see their you go over that bridge, you see their stadium.
Yep.
One of my bucket lists, me and my dad's bucket list, to go to a LSU Alabama game at LSU. That'd be awesome.
It's no U of H Rice game, but it would be a pretty good game.
For this game, you know what? If this game was at Florida, I'd pick Florida.
Yep.
But it's at LSU. That crowd is crazy.
Crowd is nuts.
I'm going to predict a 21-17 game.
Who wins?
LSU.
21-17.
LSU,
I like that, man. I like that score. That gives me, you know what? It may be this cleansing feeling, but I like that pick. I'm feeling good about that pick. I might call Vegas and place another bet after my WNBA bet.
LSU, they both got good defenses, but LSU's offense is a little better than Florida, so that's why I give them the edge.
I'm with you. Let's move on. Fourth game.
OU, Texas, baby.
Oklahoma, the Red River Shootout. The University of Oklahoma and the University of Texas both get into a bus, and they travel to Dallas to play this game in the Cotton Bowl. Oklahoma is the favorite, but take it from me. Whoever's listening to this, whoever's watching this, take it from somebody who has actually been to an OU game. OU's overrated. They're not that good. Jalen Hurts at quarterback is solid. I think he's a really good player. But I'm going to tell you this, that defense is not that good. Who's their best win so far this year? Who have they played? Outside of U of H, who, by the way, the University of Houston had OU. They were only down 11 at halftime to OU. They were only down 21-10.
Yeah.
That was OU's first game with Holgerson. If University of Houston had a full roster, they could play with OU. They wouldn't beat OU, but they could play with OU. University of Texas, if you are a U of H fan, what is the one thing you remember about Tom Herman, who is the head coach at the University of Texas?
Tom Herman, he's probably the best underdog coach I've ever seen.
Thank you.
But let me tell you this. I've been to 8 OU and Texas games.
You've been to 8?
Yeah.
Why have you gone to 8?
I've been –
I'm sure you got a good time.
I went from 2005 to 2013.
That would be 8 years.
Okay. So I've seen all the greats. I've seen Vince Young. I've seen Colt McCoy. I've seen
Major Applewhite?
I haven't seen Major Applewhite.
God, did I just date myself and say Major Applewhite?
I saw Adrian Peterson.
Oh, good player.
I saw Cedric Benson, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I've seen them all. Man. I went to 8 straight games. Last game I went to was 2013. That was 2 years after I got to U of H.
Okay.
Case McCoy was quarterback. Not the best years of Texas' life.
Right.
But my dad, he graduated from the University of Texas, so I grew up a Texas fan.
There you go. Mazel. Thank you so much, Alex. You're a beautiful individual.
But OU Texas, man,
what's the score? You got to give me a score.
Man, I hate to pick against Texas. I hate it. Sam Ehlinger is a good quarterback. Their defense has been a little shaky. Herman's a great coach. OU's defense has been a lot better. I'm going to go 28-24.
Who?
Oklahoma.
Oh, boo! My dad and my sister went to the University of Texas. My score on this game is going to be 31-21. The University of Texas upsets Oklahoma. Shut up, Scott, you prostitute. Nobody asked you. Yes, Alex? 31-28 OU. 31-21. Scott, what's your score prediction? Okay, no one asked you. All right, so. All right, moving on to the next segment. Are you a Rockets fan?
Oh, we skipped Cincinnati UV.
Oh, my apologies. We forgot. Shinerbach pretends to present this lock game of the week. You notice how I said pretends to? See, I would never say that a company gave their recommendation on something. Okay, so the University of Cincinnati gets onto a plane, travels down to the swampland, the dirty third, the third ward, University of Houston, to play the University of Houston Cougars. Predictions now. Oh, he's trying to get a beer. Okay, this is a good time to tell you that this commercial break is brought to you by the Villas at Bunker Hill, where I live. Okay, he's back. Okay, all right. So quickly, prediction: U of H, Cincinnati. Cincinnati is ranked number 25 in the country, which means absolutely nothing because they suck, and they're clearly not going to win this game. But I am going to let Matt make his official prediction in case he wants to take Cincinnati.
Absolutely not. I'll never pick against the alma mater, but
okay.
You know what? If U of H is going to win this game, it's going to have to be a close, tight game.
Agreed.
I'm thinking 17-14 U of H.
Whoa! There's going to be more points than that.
Absolutely not. If we want to win, we got to play some defense and hold them from scoring.
Okay, 17-14. I am going to go the opposite way. I'm going to take U of H 42, Cincinnati 28.
Okay.
In true U of H fashion, since we're not undefeated, there's probably going to be in a 40,000-seat stadium. There's probably going to be about 12,000 people there. Yeah. So there's going to be absolutely no home field advantage for the third ward B, the University of Houston Cougars. Whose house? Coug's house. Who are we talking about? Motherfucking Cougars. Oh, it does not matter because we're going to be the better team because we have Daniel Holgerson. Here's a Red Bull. We're going to drink it. We're going to win some games. This is going to be a big University of Houston win. Not 17-14, 42-28. Right. Alex, what's your score?
That's a strikeout.
38-34 U of H.
38-34 U of H. No, don't say that's going to be beautiful. You can't make a 17-14
I would say
prediction.
That would be beautiful.
Well, it'd be beautiful, but you're choosing a low-scoring game. You would say, I would take that win. You're trying to say that a beautiful game would be against the type of game that you predicted.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Nor should you. I'm just giving you a hard time. Matt, that's what we do on this show.
Hey, it's perfectly fine. I love it.
To the ones that we love the most, we give the hardest time to.
Okay, I understand.
Is that what she said?
No.
Okay. She would not say the ones that we love the most, we give the hardest time to.
Let me bring up something. Have you?
Well, you're going to bring up something after us saying that.
No.
Okay. Do we need to give a?
Let me bring up something. So
Okay.
I want to get your thoughts on Derek King redshirting.
Ooh, you beat me to it. Okay. You want to? Is there a question, or you just want to talk about?
I just want your thought. I want your thoughts on Derek King and what's his name?
Keith Corbin.
Keith Corbin.
And there's also another offensive lineman
yeah.
who just left the program.
But there was a lineman that got injured, who's a senior that also got redshirted.
Smith, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Here's the thing. The University of Houston next year has a kid coming in from Alabama, the big defensive linebacker.
Yeah.
So before I answer your question, let me ask you a question, and then answer it. It's a yes or no.
Yeah.
With that kid coming in, do you think U of H has the prospects of being better next year or this year?
Next year.
Okay. So by saying that, do you not take the red shirt out of it?
Uh-huh.
If you say that, if you think that the team has the prospects of being better next year than they are now, then wouldn't you want a guy like Derek King, Keith Corbin, and Bryson Smith on that team?
Absolutely.
Okay. So in that sense of it, I agree with you. And I'm with them redshirting because they have the ability to do so. Because I think if all those guys come back, combined with the recruiting class they have next year, I think they could be better.
Absolutely. No, I
but I think other hand, they quit on the team. They took the this is available to me. I'm going to quit on my team because I can and because we have the prospects of being better next year. By the way, Garrett Cole, 10 strikeout, top 8, 2 outs. Garrett Cole, 106 pitches.
4 days rest.
I said it on Twitter. I will donate 6 months worth of my salary to the Astros to re-sign Garrett Cole next year.
I will sell stock.
That's a lot. Hey, that's a lot of money, and I really hope if anybody is watching this from the Houston Astros, I'm 100% serious, but only if somebody officially reaches out from the Astros for that money would I donate it.
Okay.
That's fair,
awesome.
right?
No, that's awesome.
That's fair. They have to reach out to me. I put the offer out into the – is that 3 outs?
Yeah.
Let's go! Bottom 8, baby! Oh, Garrett Cole just pounded his chest. Did he just do it?
Yeah.
What movie is that from? Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh,
yeah. Wait, can we get a WNBA score? Hold on.
No one cares.
Oh, 20-14. There's some points scored in the NFL. Shut up. Wait. Hold on. All right, we are now on the Sun at the Mystics. I have the Connecticut Sun. If anybody would like to chime in with any – oh, that was a good call. Oh, shit. Washington's up 80-73. Okay, so Beer Sports, whatever. And this is incredible, by the way. This is the first ever bet. Holy shit. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to scroll down. My fault. Oh, Coltrane. That's Amanda. She works with me. She's one of the girls that dances for the Astros. Clint Capella's at the line. No, it's not Clint Capella. I swear to God, it looks like Clint Capella. Okay, so look, we're doing the podcast now, but I'm going to tell you this. As long as everybody's tuning in, I'm cool with keeping the camera going live.
Let's go.
All right, so we're going to do broadcasting for the next 2 minutes of this WNBA basketball game. However, I am going to do it as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I don't know.
The Washington Mystics have the ball at the top of the key. She's going to look for the girl. That was not a foul. She drives to the lane. Layup City. Oh, that goes against my peak of the Connecticut Sun. Oh, look. I think that's John Legend in the front row. I do not know. Oh, there's another. I think that was Bomani Jones. Okay, so before we lose everybody listening to the game, it's either that, you know who Dick Vitale is?
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you what, baby, number 33. She drove the lane. She had a dipsy doodle to the left, to the right. She put it on the diaper dandy. She put it up. Oh, look at this girl. She's dating one of the girls on the team. She's so good.
That's pretty damn good.
Thank you so
That
much.
was great.
Let me tell you what, okay? I do really good impressions, okay? I build a wall around my impressions. It's a big, very tall, it's a very tall wall. Okay, it's a very tall wall. I take a lot of credit for the amount of walls I can build. They're very tall, very, very tall. Okay, so let's get back to anybody who's watching.
Hold on. I still want to talk about De'Aaron King.
Oh, we're gonna get that. I want your take. I want your take on De'Aaron King. He's a very nice individual. I've met him once. He's a great human being. Very good man.
So De'Aaron King, man, like, I don't know. Like, I have mixed emotions, just like kind of you expressed. It's
Ryan K, I won't do that anymore, I swear.
Oh, God.
I know people get upset. They do what they do.
So De'Aaron King, I understand why he's doing it, and I understand the reason of being the easy way out. But there's high expectations with Dana Holgerson.
Oh, there 100% is.
So I think I was looking at the roster the other day. There's only like 6 or 7 seniors on this team.
They got a young team.
Like, so
They got a young
most
team.
of them are coming back. They got that linebacker from Alabama, like you mentioned.
That kid's a monster, by the way.
And our only really tough non-conference game is Washington State at Washington State.
No, I mean, I'm with you. Like, I agree with it, but it goes back to the culture that we're in now, right?
Yeah.
Like, these kids, they almost find a reason to say, you know, if – oh, sorry, we're at WNBA. We're going back to the Astros. Sorry, my bad.
Come on.
It's like they find Oh!
Get out.
Yeah! Yeah! All right. Michael Bradley, you beautiful, beautiful man. If I ever see you out at an Italian restaurant, I will buy you a bottle of wine, some fettuccine Alfredo, some chicken parmesan, and I will call you when I get home. What?
Here's my question about y'all about De'Aaron King.
Yes, we take questions from the audience.
Dana Holgerson is claiming that he brought De'Aaron King into his office and gave him this idea.
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
Wait,
I personally, I do. I think he did because just in the current state that they were in, it was 1-3. They just had a awful loss against Tulane. He was like, hey, man, I really do believe he was like, hey, man, here's your options. Here's what you could come back to next year, and we could really start something here. The only thing that upsets me about Dana Holgerson, I was listening to his press conference, was he was like, it's hard to do something year one with the team.
Look at that man. Look at that man, Michael Bradley.
He's serious.
By the way, you know De'Aaron King's not going to be here next year, right? He's not coming back.
I think he will.
He's not coming back. He's going to OU.
Nah,
I guarantee it.
But anyways,
Why would he go to OU?
exactly.
Because Jalen Hurts is going to be gone and they need a quarterback.
They've got a
Here's the thing. Here's another question, though. If the Cowboys lose a lot of games, do they go after Lincoln Riley as their head coach?
I want them to.
But then, if that's the case, what's the recruiting like going to be for OU? Depending on who
It's going to be bad.
Right.
exactly.
I don't think De'Aaron King's leaving in the first place. But the thing that makes me mad about Dana Holgerson's press conference this week was he was saying it's hard to do something with the team and be successful year one. Well, look what Tom Herman did with U of H year one.
I think it's different though. Like I think it was different because of first of all, I think Herman's a much better coach than Holgerson.
Absolutely.
I think Dana Holgerson is a very, very good coach. He's not Tom Herman.
No.
Like I think Tom Herman at University of Texas is going to win a national title in the next 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like the next 3 years from now. I think Texas is that good. I genuinely think they are that good. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine.
Orlando.
All right, what we're going to do real quick, everybody, we are going to wrap this show up because we are bumping up against 45 minutes. So we're going to wrap the show up, but we are going to come back and we are going to do a very special live video if Matt is willing to do it, of us just BSing and talking baseball and talking basketball and most importantly, WNBA basketball. We're going to continue with the live video. We hope you come back. We hope you're having fun. I'm having fun. Alex is here. The male prostitute Scott is here. By the way, that is your new name on the show, male prostitute Scott, who actually was one of my residents when I was an RA at the University of Houston. But For the sake of the show, he is male prostitute Scott. We're going to wrap this show up. So, before Jose Altuve, did he just hit a home run? We almost wrapped the show up, but he just hit a home run. Oh, what a shot. Oh, what a shot. All right, man, you're staying there. We're staying here. Come back. Party with us. We're going to party like it's 1999. We may come back with Aaron Carter. I want candy. I don't know. Scott may dance. Do a male review to Live in La Vida Loca with Ricky Martin. I don't know. Come back. Join us. Beer Sports, whatever. We're coming right back.